Hello and welcome to another Purveyor of Light Photoshop Quick Tip. Today we're going to cover selections, sky replacements, and how we can make things more realistic, better. A lot of us are becoming dependent on the automated tools. And as good as they've gotten, they're still not good enough to do a quality product. They're designed to do a quick and dirty product. And I'm not trying to take away from it, but they're just not good unless you take some extra time to make things better. So I've got a picture here over in Arches National Park in Utah. And as you can see, I have the worst possible sky in this photo. And it's half blown out, and I have an easy selection, so let's go ahead and select the sky. So I'm going to come in and go into Select, and then select sky. And there we go. It's selected, even the cutout here. And we go, hey, okay, we're ready to put a new sky in. No, nothing to it. And the fact of the matter is, we're not. Not if you want a quality product. Okay, so I'm going to show you here. So I'm going to take some time, and I want to come in, and I'm going to hit the mask key, okay, and I am going to option click on the mask button. So I'm going to hit option and then click the mask key, and that puts a mask on the layer and automatically by default fills it with black on the selection. Okay, now you say this looks great. You come in and you go, this is wonderful. Okay, but in reality it's not, and it's far from perfect. Okay, so let me show you. In order to really see what the mask is doing and if it's any good or not, we need to actually look at the mask. Okay, so on the mask, I'm going to hit the Alt or Option key and click. And now I'm looking at the mask. And as you know, white reveals, black conceals, right? So we can see now, look at this. We have a lot of gray. Half selected, some non-selected. The edges are terrible, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. This is what the automated tool did. It's the best it could do. And it's nowhere near a good selection. So if I were to replace a sky, I'd have part of a sky coming in here, the faint of it in here. And again, that's not what we want. We want a nice clean selection to do a sky replacement with. Now I'm going to teach you some tricks to actually clean up the selection. So remember, white reveals, black conceals. So first thing is, on the mask, I make sure I'm selected with the mask. Okay, so make sure you click here and you click on the mask and then hit the Alt or Option so that you're just seeing the black and white mask. Now, I want you to go ahead and click your paintbrush, okay, and then with the default white and black colors, I want to come up to mode, okay, and I want to change the mode, all right, to overlay. All right. Now, when I paint with white, okay, look, I'm going to paint here in the white. Nothing happens. That's because it's protecting the blacks and that. So, but if I paint over on this, look how it's cleaning up the mask, making it much sharper, much nicer. Okay. And don't worry if you're a little careless, like I went a little over there. Don't worry about it. Okay, just continue on going around, cleaning up your mask. You see, we're making a much more refined mask. And do the same thing over here for the little window. And you can see we now have a much better selection. Now all we need to do is hit the X key to reverse our color to black. So now I hit the X key and now I'm on black, and now I can clean up the black areas just like that. And you can see now how I have a great, accurate selection now. Very sharp, very precise. Okay? So that's the tip of the day right there, because now we have a really accurate pinpoint selection. All right? So we can just click back onto the layer and we can see, hold the command in, and we have a very accurate selection. All right? So now we have it. We've got it cleaned up. Now we can bring a sky in. All right? So I'll take just a sky here. I'm using any sky. Using the move tool, I'll drag it in and drop it into the other picture. And drop it in. And I'll move it any way I wish. I can put it behind the layer there. And move it in. Should have hit deselect. Yeah, there we go. And now I'm going to Command and Control T to transform it. I need to expand it a little bit. And I move it around freely in the frame. Okay. And I can position it however I want the sky to appear. Maybe I want to do a little more expanding. And let's just pretend that that's perfect. And I hit enter to commit. And now we have a thing. But you'll notice we cleaned up the mask. We made it really sharp, really accurate, right? But look how sharp it is. Okay? It's now too sharp. All right? But I'll show you how to fix that too. It's easy as pie. So on the mask, again, click on the mask. And now I want you to go to the Properties panel. Okay? So Properties. And now you have the layer mask, and you have the ability to feather it. And so now you can come in, and that's going to soften the edges because you want this blending to be accurate. Now I'm going to go extreme so you can see this on the video. You see the edges on how far it was, and I'm bringing it in till it's nice and accurate. You don't want too much. You just want enough to soften the edges so it blends in nice. Okay? And now we are done. Okay? And so that's how you make taking the automated artificial intelligence based selection and then refining it, improving it, and making it a better product. All right? Till next week, guys. You guys take care.